speaking of something you can't really figure out later, these bills on Capitol Hill that are moving forward that are supposed to give stimulus to people who are hurting right now. Well, the Senate negotiators, they're going to meet again today after working through the night, as they should, but missing the deadline they were supposed to reach for a coronavirus stimulus bill. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell believes the vote will be tomorrow. Guys, what do you make of how Capitol Hill's handling this right now?
Yeah, I mean, they need to come together. Actually, the president was talking about that, about how this isn't a time to be, Republican or Democrat. This is a time to come together and defeat a common enemy. Let's take a listen to what he had to say, and then we can talk about it.
To the American people is, number one, you've done an incredible job. It's been incredible. It wasn't their fault. There is tremendous hope, and I think we're going to come out stronger, better, bigger in every way. We learned a lot. We learned on reliance, who to rely on, who not to rely on. Our country has been incredible, the way they pulled together, including the fact that I just spoke to Senator Schumer. We had a wonderful conversation. We both want to get to a good solution, seeing people that weren't speaking, getting along well, because we all have one common aim, and that's to get rid of this invisible enemy, get rid of it fast, and then go back to the kind of economy that we had, and maybe even better.
Yeah, I mean, that's reassuring. I hope that is actually what's going on behind the scenes. And it always leaves, when you look at times of tragedy or crisis and you see the ability of Democrats and Republicans to come together, you always wonder why that's so impossible for them to do under ordinary circumstances, because really that's what you need in order to get anything done. So I'm glad to see it happening right now, because obviously this is a scary time for many, and we don't need them stagnant, so to speak.
You heard the president's words, and I know I've talked to a number of staunch conservatives over the course of the last week. They look forward to liberal Governor Andrew Cuomo's press conferences on a day in and day out basis, sort of showing that if there's one victim that we can all hopefully agree is one of the victims of this, it's partisanship so far. At least that's the hope going forward. We'll see how long this lasts during this crisis, and then hopefully beyond.
It might be a temporary victim,
yeah,
but at least for now. You're right. Good point. Appreciate it. Well, let's